So in 2023, early 2024, I had a massive crush on this girl called. No, I don't want to tell her name, but she was like very high quality. She had very good um, friends, like very high quality friends, very good hobbies, very good traits. Um, she could cook so well, and she had this massive feminine kind of energy that I was always like pulled for. First, I didn't really understand why I'm really pulled towards that girl, but because my type was totally different back then. I liked like Latinas, the Hispanic girls, and I know now that this this massive crush developed because she had like an insane amount of like feminine energy and feminine traits, even feminine hobbies, to be honest. And she had like a really great like family life too, and she was like very humble, even though she had like very great achievements in like in their in her like grades and in her academics. And of course, like i I wasn't attracted to her because of her achievements, so I wouldn't really be attracted to a girl just because of her achievements. So yeah, so I had this massive crush on her, and she didn't really like me. I would have known by the mannerisms of her, but I was just like I didn't want to like give up, because I've been fed this lie that in the Hollywood movies, if you're the good guy and you stick next to her and you being nice with her, then you'll get her from like the jock and like the bad guy who she's currently like with. She was single, so this particular thing is not like describing her. It's not really about her, but the fact that I thought that if I was like consistently smiling at her and and being like this this like simp kind of man will really help and stuff. But there is like a different man that is a simp and is a good lover, because a good lover is not a simp, because a simp gets gives her like attention and love and just like makes fun of himself to make her laugh. That's so fucking specific. Like making self-deprecating jokes about himself to impress a girl, or yeah, just doing dumb shit for this one girl. That's called like simp. This is a complete simp. She has a one-itis. This was me. And the second one is a good lover who she's actually with, and she is like actually into him and stuff. And you just expect me to think that, oh, he wouldn't like give her flowers, oh, he wouldn't like give her attention and love and these small gifts that he can do, and he can give her like a little like like a rock or something, or a flower from like the fields or something. But if you think back in the medieval times, you know that like the sort of uh, like the what does this, like not the kings but like the warriors would like give everything to her woman, his woman, sorry. Like, oh, let me get you some flowers. I'm gonna give it this to you. I'm gonna fight this guy to get you. I'm gonna make this much money or this much like gold to be able to like go on a date, or I don't know what was like back then. So they're not a simp for like wanting something from this girl, but if you don't get back the at least some love, but preferably the same amount of love from her, you're just like you're simping. That's like a real simp thing to do, to just like give her all the attention, all the love, and you got like no things in return. So yeah, the story is that, so we was in the same class, and I had like the 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 craziest crush on her. Maybe, yeah, yeah. I had the biggest crush on her. Like in even the friend group, they even like every guy liked her for some reason. Of course, she was like very high quality, so yeah, that's why logically, but not logically, I would say that because of her feminine energy and her kindness and all that. But there was this thing called this love giving letters. So you could write you needed to write a letter to someone, and you'll get like, so there is like a hat, and you get like pulled, and whoever pulls you needs to like write you like a letter, and what someone loves you, why someone loves you, and what is your good traits, and some little chocolate on the side. This was for like Christmas. So she pulled me, and I known that earlier, because like some her friends said like someone pull you who is like close to your heart or something, and I thought like who was close to my heart, and like thought like she is like the best friend of her, like the high quality girl, and like, oh my god, she pulled me, oh my god. So I was so excited, and I was curious what she thought about me till then, because I was like a little bit of a pussy to like not um, say anything to her, basically just like logical things. What's the next class? And I would be like shaking, literally like physically shaking. And so the this Christmas event rolled around, and so everyone is giving each other like this love letter, this kind of thing, this like presents too, and so it's her turn, and firstly she gave me like the chocolate. I was really grateful for it, and I was laughing and everything, and then she like wrote this kind of poem, or this kind of like letter kind of thing, which is which said like she wait or like so something about my height. Yeah, that I was like dwarf or something. Like she was really short at the time. I'm short now too, but so she she basically like called me a dwarf, and I was kind of laughing and stuff. Then she criticized my hobbies, my my the clothes I wear, even my hairstyle, the my body fat percentage. So I was like a little bit chubby at the time. I'm chubby a little bit. Like I look like a little bit bloated now because I'm on the bulk to like 70 kg. But back at the time, I'm proudly say that I was like fat, like skinny or fat. Like yeah, you know that build that like the Indian kid in your class kind of build. And so like imagine I I was like laughing at the time because if I just like cried in front of like my whole class about this, then they would know that I took it the wrong way. And of course I might be sensitive, but imagine like your school crush, like the biggest crush you ever had in your life. First of all, calls you dwarf, but it wasn't like a really bad insult. Like I mean, it is funny, but like all these insults weren't like as bad as I think. But what it made it like one of the worst experience of my life is that she like told me this like very degrading, very insulting kind of, like I know it's insulting, funny kind of jokey kind of thing, but she told me literally like in the middle of the class, like everyone could hear it, and it was like so fucking embarrassing to me. And so yeah, we left and we moved on. And first I didn't really thought about what she really says in this kind of jokey kind of thing. But when I get home, I like she gave me this letter. She even gave me this letter. Like she had like so much ego that she could give me an insulting letter. Like first of all, how like insulting is that? Second of all, like it's so fucking cringe. But yeah, so I just like read it once or twice more, and this I just realized that was like straight up a fucking insult to reject me. That was the main. She didn't even reject me in like formally, but she gave me this letter, which meant like, of course, if a girl doesn't respect you or your hobbies or your haircut or your looks, she probably doesn't like you. So yeah, choose a girl who chooses you. That's like the best fucking advice I can give you. That just like cut out every girl who you have like a crush on, and just care about the girls who like you for you. And don't simp over a girl who doesn't even give you attention. it it will doesn't even like worth it. First of all, the best dynamic for the relationship is when the girl likes you more and you are just like focused on your goals and your purpose. But it's not the case if you simp over like a girl. Even though she was high quality, even though she was like genuinely like 8 or a 9 out of 10 of like in looks, she embarrassed me and I was like completely turned off her. So I wish I could like tell my younger self that that this girl is not wrong. You are just a pussy to tell her straight away what is your feelings. And she would have like rejected you first, and of course it would hurt, but at least it wouldn't like give you this wound that will like maybe last even forever and we'll never forget it. But yeah, wish I could tell my younger self this. And if you want to support my channel, subscribe, like, or interact with this video. And if you want more self-improvement on your feed, definitely hit the bell next to like the subscribe button, and it will give you like quality ass videos of self-improvement and things that I wish I could like learn earlier in my life. Have a nice day, bro. Goodbye.